For our first dinner in Marseille, we happened upon this quaint Palestinian restaurant and thought, what the hell? The food looked good and we might as well support the local business. We ordered a variety of different dishes to try, a meze platter with the holy trinity of dips, hummus, eggplant, and labna. The starter also came with falafel, kibbeh, and beef samosas. For the mains, we got some chicken and lamb skewers with rice and pickles, and a minced lamb hummus. They gave us some flatbread for the dips, and every menu also came with dessert and tea. Usually, I'm not a big fan of Middle Eastern desserts and teas because they taste like syrup, but the babusa and mint tea were pleasantly sweet. The milk pudding cake was also super refreshing. Everything was tasty, and the people were super nice. If you're on vacation in France and you don't want to spend much money on restaurants, do a picnic at the park or the beach instead. Of course, not before starting off your morning with a bunch of pastries fresh from the oven. We picked up some bread, cheese, and charcuterie on our way to the beach and enjoyed the view while snacking on our sandwiches. The experience was made all the better with this little puppy napping by the sea. Look at how cute it was. Also random, but we saw this guy sitting on a chair and paddleboarding. You do you, man. Afterwards, we grabbed some ice cream at this place called LOULOU and some madeleines at Mary Madeleine on our way back. The ice cream was nice. I usually don't see tonka bean, and the madeleines were a bit dry, but the praline flavors were fun. By far, our most memorable meal in Marseille was at the spot called Le Lumières. Their dishes were a fun twist on French classics. For starters, we got a marinated watermelon and grilled halloumi salad, as well as grilled duck hearts. The grilled duck hearts were super tender, and the sauces worked wonderfully. The nose to tail aspect is what I love about French cuisine. You're honoring the sacrifice of the animal by utilizing all parts of the animal and celebrating it, something that Vietnamese cuisine also applies. For the mains, we got a grilled fish with fresh fennel salad, ceviche with raspberry sauce, and pistachio oil that was to die for, and a perfect egg cooked sous vide with crispy eggplant and saffron sauce. All the components help to balance out each and every dish. Crunchy, anise fennel with buttery, flaky fish, the tartness of the raspberry and crunch of pistachio with the salty, sweet, tender fish. It was a perfect harmony. For dessert, we got a coconut chocolate cake that was super heavy and rich. Not my favorite, but everything else was superb. This was hands down the best meal we had while in Provence. We went to celebrate a friend's birthday at this quaint upscale bistro. We got a couple menus and a la carte items to share. They gave us some chickpea fries as a free amuse-bouche. Then, for the starters, this goat cheese tart was super flaky and rich and had a perfectly cooked medley of vegetables. We also got some duck and veal sweetbread pâté en croûte, a French classic. As for the mains, this chicken mousse in cream and truffle sauce was so smooth and melted in your mouth. We also got a seared sea bass with beurre blanc sauce with roast fennel and dill oil. The fish was perfectly cooked and the sauce was unctuous perfection. And of course, we had to get the duck breast and foie gras that was balanced with the sweet and sour grilled peaches. For dessert, a Basque cheesecake and apricot creme brulee. Both certified bangers. I really enjoyed the apricot in the creme brulee, which made the texture lighter, and the crumble from the cheesecake, which added some much needed texture. For my last meal in Marseille, I didn't have much time to eat, so I decided to grab a quick bite at this Korean corn dog place near where I was staying. If you've ever had Korean corn dogs, they're like their American counterpart on steroids. Well, even more steroids than usual. And instead of using cornmeal batter, this place uses fermented rice batter. There's beef sausage and cheese, so I decided to go with a mix of edam cheese and sausage with a potato cube coating. You can add on bits of ramen or sweet potato too. Chase that all down with a can of strawberry cream soda. I liked it. Would go again.